Greetings and welcome, people. Bit of a surprise vlog here. Not so much as the content, but the actual thing itself. So I was thinking to myself, I must go out and get some riding done before the thunderstorms get here. But I couldn't think of somewhere different to go, something different to do. So I was sitting at home racking my brains. Didn't take long. And the phone rang. And it was daughter number 2. And she is at work today, but today she is working at Goodwood, where the Festival of Speed is just underway today. And she is there in a working capacity for the University of Chichester. And she phoned me up to say, we have some spare tickets. Would you like to use one? Let me think about that for a millisecond, I said. Well, I didn't, but that was, a frame of thought. So she said, but you've got to be quick because I'm only here till 1. And as she phoned me about 12:30, and the traffic is a complete nightmare, the only mode of transport that was sensible was this, of course. And as it is a festival of speed, I think it's entirely appropriate rather than a diesel Vauxhall Estate, which goes well enough, but it's got nothing on this. So riding sensibly and safely, but let's try and make progress as much as we can. So yes, I've lived in this area for over 30 years now, since before they started the Festival of Speed, I think. In fact, I think before they started any of the Goodwood festivals. But I've never been. And part of the reason I've never been is because the tickets are so flipping expensive, from my point of view. So if somebody says, here's a free ticket, well, it would be rude not to. So here we go. So I get a chance to do a little vlog on the way and maybe take some photos or video while I'm there. So the other thing about this vlog is it's bang out of order, mate, innit? Bang out of order. Sorry if that was a bit shouty. This vlog is being uploaded before the one that should have preceded it, if you see what I mean. So there should have been another vlog between this and the last one that was out about the where I said I was going to overhaul the front calipers. The one that I haven't uploaded yet is the one where I actually do overhaul the front calipers. But I am having a bit of a tough time editing that because the whole process, rather than being the half day or so videoing that it should have been, turned into nearly 2 weeks of hanging around waiting for tools and parts. So if this quietens down from the other direction, I will start filtering. I don't like to filter in the face of oncoming traffic. It's not a good idea. So that ended up being quite a bit of footage, not all of which makes particularly good viewing. I can hear somebody saying none of it makes good viewing, none of your videos make good viewing, so this may be the case, but I'm going ahead with it anyway. So what I've got to do, this one should be a bit easier to get together and upload, so I will upload this one first. Then I will get back to struggling with the editing the other stuff with the front caliper overhaul. So yes, Festival of Speed. Lived within about 10 to 12 miles of it for many years. Sort of thing I am interested in. Never been to it. So hopefully going to correct that today. I'm going to start filtering through again now. Don't like going down these crosshatch bits, that's where all the sharp things are. Don't like that at all. Thank you. I do hope it's only my smoke visor that's making those clouds look rather threatening and ominous. That will be just my luck. The day I decide to go to the Festival of Speed, the weather turns. So like I say, it was always the cost of tickets that put me off. I can't remember now how much they were. I know I've looked into it from time to time. And always sort of winced and gone, ow, that's pricey. Oh, here we are, breakdown. So that's always put me off. I mean, being so close to the location of the festival, obviously Goodwood, just over there somewhere, you usually get a free display of the aerial events, things like the Red Arrows, the Typhoon, other vintage and types of aircraft. They always seem to end up flying over Bognor Way to begin their display approach. So you usually get to see that. Sometimes you hear them and dive out of the house to have a look, only to find they're just disappearing out of sight, but sometimes you can get to see them. You quite often see the Spitfire and other aircraft practicing in the week or so run up to the event. Yeah, so this is going to be a hallmark of the next few days. I think I'm only going to the festival today, day one, the Goodwood Festival of Speed. You wouldn't think I'd descend from Geordie stock, would you? Go, go, go. Go. Oh, that's better. Nice cooling breeze through the jacket. Nice cooling breeze round your helmet. It's always a good thing. I'm not entirely sure that this is actually the best way to make my approach to the circuit, but I know they've got various road closures and things in place, traffic controls and stuff like that. And you've also got people blocking the roundabouts. You can frigging wave, sorry. I think he's driving a bloody Mini or something, with a frigging 40-foot trailer on the back. We're definitely filtering here. quite a while before this little lot starts moving. Use both lanes. Thank you very much, I will. There we go. Watch out for that Honda. He's not going to suddenly decide he can proceed. Let's hope there's adequate signage along here. There is only one motorcycle park. Apparently has hard standing, so it should be okay. I haven't brought my side stand support, so let's hope it's as advertised. And I don't know whether I need to go into the motor circuit here or go round and in through the side entrance, which is directly into the motorcycle parking area. Well, hopefully we'll see somewhere here. Festival of Speed. No access to the Festival of Speed. So it must be this way. Somewhere in there, left at this next roundabout. Yep, there we go. Motorcycle sign. Lovely. Thank you. Up there. That doesn't look very much like hard standing to me. Ooh, off-road on my motorbike. Woohoo! Oh, right beside the motor racing circuit here. Lovely job. Luckily the ground is quite dry. I'm going to put my bike here. And there we are. That was an experience. I spent probably about 4 hours there. Obviously didn't get to see everything. It's an absolutely enormous display. The whole of the grounds around Goodwood House basically taken over by various automotive and technology related displays. I certainly would have stayed longer if I'd paid for the ticket, but it was free, so it's a nice little taster. Oh, excuse me. It's one of those things, it's so huge that you really do, in all honesty, probably have to get a weekend pass and come back, maybe camp there, but obviously I live locally so camping wouldn't be necessary, but you'd need to get there at a reasonable time in the morning and pretty much plan to spend all day there. Make sure you've looked at the map of the site, planned out what you want to do, what you want to go and see. Like I say, it certainly wasn't all bike and car related. There was a fair bit of technology, robotics, AI, plans for future technology for Mars, the moon, etc., things like that. So it's all basically showcasing all sorts of tech, and of course there's plenty of catering, food and drink, and naturally it's all rather expensive. Although it is rather nice. I had a very nice slow roast beef ragu for my lunch. It was not cheap, £9 for a rather small bowl of pasta and beef sauce, but it was tasty. But yes, thank you very much to my daughter, my younger daughter, for thinking of me when she found I had some spare tickets left over. I think I want to go down that way really. Kind of advantage you have on a motorbike. And I don't know why I said it in that stupid voice. I think anybody who's watching this vlog will know that already that's the advantage of being on a motorbike. Oh, ambulance coming through. Here we go, people. Yeah, maybe I should have stayed there a bit longer. Come out just at the start of what we would call rush hour. Go, go, go. So yes, it was nice to look around all the very flashy cars. Basically seems to be the way with that event is I am reluctant to spend what would be a fair amount of money. I think, I'd have to double check, I think tickets, just a day ticket for that event is about £70. Which is a lot of money. Yes, I could pay for it, but it's not a purchase I would make easily. Sometimes people look at these things and go, oh yeah, yeah, buy it, don't even think about the money. But basically it's for me it's spending money I'm reluctant to afford, not because I'm tight, but because it is a significant amount of money in my view. To go and look at cars and bikes that I will never be able to buy, short of a lottery win or a legacy from a surprise wealthy relative that I didn't know I had. I mean, even the sort of like the used car stands there are full of very expensive exotica, Porsches, Lamborghinis. I think the cheapest, or should I say the least expensive cars there were probably some of the AC Cobras, or possibly the Frog Eye Sprite. Again, very desirable cars, but for those you're probably talking about 30 to 40,000, maybe a little bit more, don't know. Oh dear, we're going to be behind this flipping truck the whole way now. Great, thank you very much. So yeah, I'm glad I went and had a look. Now I know what, or at least this year's version of the Festival of Speed is all about. I know they have different themes and layouts and exhibitors every year. I expect that there is a core of exhibitors who are the same every year. Big names like Aston Martin and Porsche and that. Had a look around the Norton stand, very nice bikes. They had one of the, I think it was the V4RR, double R, the RR. I don't like saying RR, it makes it sound like a seal. Let's call it the double R and the R, the pirate version of the bike. And they had it, what to me looked like a chrome vinyl wrap. Which did look very, very strange. I did not like that at all. Looked too much bling in my view. But then I'm not buying it, so they can do what they like with it. Excuse me. So I've got a few photos. Didn't bother taking any video there. There was just basically too much going on. Yes, I could have stood in a couple of different places and just taken some panoramic video, sweeping circular shots of people moving around and stands, and it wouldn't have meant very much at all, so I didn't bother. Taken some photos of some nice cars, which I will try and put in at the end, who misses. Very nice Triumph Daytona. But rather than just sit here and let you watch the back of this lorry like I'm doing, I'll just call it a day there. Thank you for watching this short surprise vlog, and please remember that the next video that I post will probably be the one that should have been posted before this, if I can edit it in any way that makes sense and is even in the remotest part viewable. If I can't do that, then I probably will just scrap the whole thing. So depending on what I decide will govern what the next video to be uploaded after this one, whether it's the one that should have been before this or something entirely different, I don't know. We shall see. So thanks for watching. Ride safe and continue to enjoy this splendid weather. It's a lot better today, quite a bit cooler, still warm. Had a shower earlier, of rain that is. Yes, I had a shower this morning, but I'm not talking about that. So yeah, ride safe, have fun, enjoy, and catch you next time. Cheerio for now. Bye.